Now then, you ever fancied having tinted windows in your car or in your van or something and thought, nah, it's just too expensive? Well, believe you me, it's not expensive. You buy it on the internet. Here's the film that you actually get. You can get any sizes you want. About a tenner a window, possibly less than that. Depends on the size of the windows. Comes on a roll. Just cut it roughly to the size you want, and then you can get cracking fitting it into place. What we need: good sharp knife, a squeegee bottle full of part washing up liquid and water. Doesn't matter what level, what degree you put them in, as long as you've got a nice soapy consistency. And a good squeegee. First thing you do, cut the film roughly to the size you want it. Now the film has got a backing on, even though you can't really see it or feel it, it has got a backing, and there's only one way in which you're going to part them. You're not going to do it with your fingernails. Now watch it and I'll show you. Get yourself some very good adhesive tape. Any type, doesn't matter, as long as it's a very good strong adhesive. Then what you do is pick a corner, put your tape on one side, and then again on the other side. Make sure it's picked up all of the film underneath it, and then peel them apart. And as you peel them apart, the film comes with it. Now leave them on. I like to turn them over so they can't adhere themselves back in. You'll not be using this bit anyway, it'll be part of the offcut. Right, now that is the side that goes to the window. That has got the adhesiveness on it. Next thing, you take your squeegee bottle and you fully soak the window. Like so. Take the film, put it in place where you want it, and the soapy solution will hold it roughly where you want it there. Now I'm going to trim it down a little bit because that's a bit too big for me to work with. Then we peel off the backing. Once you've got the film off, then soak the inner side with squeegee again. I know there's glue on it, but believe me, this is how it's done. And you can't put too much of this stuff on, believe me. You need it on there so that you can manoeuvre the film into place and squeeze out all the air bubbles. There we go. And then very carefully, without it touching, turn it over. Place it back onto the window. Like so. Then we take a squeegee and we run a line straight across the top, hold the film in place because it will at this point want to move around. Press the squeegee on and go all the way along the top. Then down one side, all the way down. And follow that line until you get to the other end. Pushing the edges. And there it is on. Now, all we have to do now is trim it off. When trimming it, you need to be within the edge about 3 mil, leaving a very fine gap all the way around the edge. This allows for the air bubbles and such to get out of the edge, and it will stop it creasing up. If you try and do it tight to it, it'll never lay flat. Again, good sharp knife, just sit it in the edge and trim off. Now for the first couple of weeks it may look a little bit cloudy, but it will dry out and clear up. Don't do anything to it, especially in the first few weeks. Just let it all cure to itself and then it should be perfect. Okay, the kitchen window now, I've already done the tinting of it, but because of the alterations I've made inside, I have shrunk it right down and you can see through where I've got like the plug socket, the cabling, the bits of wood and such things like that. It looks a bit untidy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all of it apart from where I'm actually using the window. To do that, I'm using normal domestic Fablon applied in exactly the same way, as you'll see. Now because I'm covering the whole area, before I get started I need to mark out where I'm going to be cutting it, because I won't be able to see through the stuff afterwards. I'll be marking that outside of the areas that I'll be covering, and then I'll be able to put my straight edge on and cut the lines afterwards. And there we have it.
Right,
Hold
I
on.
just want to talk a little bit about appliances for your caravan, camper van, or whatever camping you're going to be doing. Some appliances that you get must be specified for a caravan because there's no way around it. Like, say, your fridge. You get a fridge, it's 12 volt. If you go and get a 240 volt fridge, apart from the fact it would be far too big, you would never get it to convert to 12 volt. But there's so many appliances that people are paying through the nose for when they don't need to. Take for instance a TV, a little portable TV, 12 inch, 15 inch, whatever size you're going to go for, say with a DVD fitted into it. I did a web search a few months back when I was thinking of getting one, and there was coming back caravan TV video, 360, 400 pound a time. Why? You can buy a full-size TV for that price. What it is they're not giving you a transformer with it, and that is all. That's the only difference. When you want an appliance like a TV, audio equipment, like I bought myself an iPad player, iPad docking station, I went into PC World. I said, have you got a 12 volt iPod docking station? No, he says, we don't do them. Right, show me the ones you do. So he gave me the range and I looked through them all, and you look on the back. Forget what the box says, look on the back of the item itself, little card on there, little plate, and it'll tell you what its input voltage is. Now, even if it's got a 240 volt transformer with it to plug into the mains, if it says on the back of that appliance 12 volt DC, then you can cut the transformer off and connect it straight to your van battery. No problems at all. A lot of the TVs, a lot of the little appliances come that way. So next time you want to buy yourself an appliance for your van, have a look for something that's generally run-of-the-mill. Don't go for caravan specified items. Run-of-the-mill, check the information plate on the back. If it says 12 volt DC, then that's fine. That will work with your van.